Guess who's back?
You?
Well, no, I've always been here, but
It's your house.
well, hi. Guess who's back? My mom is back. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, don't say it like that. Anyway, hi everybody.
Hey,
Mom's
everybody.
back.
I'm back.
Mom's back.
I'm back.
She's been traveling all over the place, and now she's back.
Just to New York, not all over the place.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you were in New York, then you were in New York before, then you were in Vegas at one point. Yeah, I've gone nowhere because.
You didn't go to the desert one time?
Well, I'm saying on a plane. Yeah. That was like Memorial Day weekend or something, so like no one cared. Anyway, hi everybody. Hi. So happy Monday. And
that for sure.
Welcome to
Your living
Mother
room.
and Daughter,
Hmm.
also known as Imani Show.
Good knows what?
Imani Show. And with my featuring my mom. And okay, so let's just see if oops, that's the wrong app. Let me see if anybody has any questions yet on, let me turn this down, on the grams. Hi, Alina Franklin said, hi, ladies.
Hi, Franklin.
Hi. I look paler this week.
You do. Maybe because the light is so bright.
Yeah, I think the light's really bright because I've been in the sun. Okay, so you guys, first of all, I'd like to make an announcement. Everybody calm down. Aside from the fact that I got this dress from a thrift store and it's really cute and I'm wearing it backwards.
Why?
Because then my titties would be all out. See?
I see.
Yeah, like I liked it, but I was like, can't go outside at all.
You cannot.
Even I have standards.
I hope so.
Well, okay, so that being said, big announcement. So I know I say all the time, like, oh, my podcast coming back. It is coming back. It's coming back. For real. So we just have to work out some paperwork stuff, but it's coming back. And then once I have all the details, or once I can share the details, and I'll share it with you guys.
In the meantime,
listen
you can still listen to them.
Listen to Imani State of Mind. You can go to imanistateofmind.com, or you can listen wherever you like to listen to podcasts, and you can type in Imani State of Mind, and then you will see me.
And when it comes back, it's still going to be called.
It's still going to be called Imani State of Mind,
but on a different platform.
So, anyways, all right.
You know what I'm grateful for?
What are you grateful for? Let me turn this off.
That I was not on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh no, I thought about that because I didn't know. Like I saw like
Chrissy it's in our neighborhood.
Yeah, I saw it was down the street. So happy birthday, Barack Obama. Thanks, Obama.
I stopped going there in August because every Black person who ever thought he or she wanted to get to Martha's Vineyard shows up there in August.
Yeah, and then it's like Inkwell.
And that island,
infinity.
During the off season, there's like 15,000 full-time residents.
Right.
And in the summertime, particularly in August, the population can swell to almost 3,250,000 people.
Get out. That's too many people.
It's crazy.
No, that's too many people.
And that's why
it's not that big of a place.
It's not big at all. And that's why I stopped going. It's like, if I wanted to see y'all, I don't have to go to Martha's Vineyard to see y'all. Many of the people who I would see there, I could see here or in New York.
This is what I was telling you. You wanted to have this house in Martha's Vineyard. I understand that. But I was always like, well, we live in LA. Like, why do I have to fly all the way across the country?
When we had that house being built, we were not.
In LA?
We were, but all of us were not as far out of New York as we presently are.
We were all out of New York, though.
There was some Chicago going on.
Yeah, but the New York contingent was
sometimes DC, some of it.
Yeah, but My point is that while Martha's Vineyard is very lovely
Very lovely.
and can be somewhat expensive, I would rather
Somewhat.
well, I would rather stay here in LA. If I'm gonna go to the beach. I mean, it is nice to see a whole bunch of Black people there.
Nobody go to the beach in LA. Who goes to the beach? You certainly don't get in the water.
Jose said he's happy to use the house. Hi, Hyro. Hi, Shmo.
Did you see Jose's announcement?
I did. I saw Jose's announcement. I said congratulations. Congratulations, Jose.
Congratulations, Jose.
Yeah.
Going to ABC News. Is that your dog back there moaning because
Yes.
she can't join?
Yes. It's fine. She's gonna lay down. So you're happy you were not on Martha's Vineyard
Very.
Well, I
would've
imagine
been
the
so
security and you couldn't go nowhere.
There's pictures of when people were arriving, cars all backed up down the road, and there's a state trooper saying that when the traffic was leaving the night after the party, it was a SHIT show. And
I don't understand why you just don't say the word. I mean,
well, because they didn't have it spelled that they didn't.
Oh, you're saying he did not say that. I wrote no. Okay. Well, she's mad. She's like, get me in here. So it was an SHIT show, apparently. And you know what?
And there used to only be one traffic light on the island. I don't think there's even that one traffic light anymore. I think they turned it into a traffic
Zone.
turnabout, the circle.
Hi. I know, but you have to stay out here, okay? Although you're very cute. And you're almost 9 months. Good. Yay! Good for you. Good job. Okay. So, let's see.
I'm so not used to this.
Yeah, I know you're
And
not.
look at her.
Pyro, get down.
She's gonna jump. She's gonna jump in.
No. Okay. So I figured you would have Hyro go somewhere. No. I figured that you would have things you'd want to discuss. Like, how was your trip to New York? Did you go uptown?
I did. I went up to our old house.
You did. Okay.
And the block was nice because after we left, they planted trees all along the block in Harlem.
Were there a lot of white people there?
I didn't see a lot of white people on our block. I saw one.
Okay.
Did
you scout?
Actually, we got into a conversation because
You were like, get out of here.
he was standing along with a black man in front of one of the buildings we owned. We had owned. And I
Which
asked
one?
him at 115, I asked the black man, I said, oh, do you live here? He said, yes, I do. I said, oh. I said, I'm back visiting my old block. And he said, well, where did you live? I said, well,
Right here.
I
mean down the street.
I lived right down the street, and we used to own this building, and we owned another one. And the white guy said, oh, you did? Yeah. Oh, did you know Mr. So-and-so? And I said, no. Because I didn't.
Okay. Were you as
And then,
effusive as you were just now?
yes.
Okay.
And I said, I believe that person probably moved in
After
we had already
right.
departed. And I think we departed like 96, 97.
No, it wasn't. You all left. So my freshman year at Xavier was 93. I came back the summer of 94. By the summer of 95, y'all were born. And I was very upset.
Well,
because we moved that summer in 90.
Left, I meant all the buildings.
Okay.
Right. So I think we sold the last one in 97.
My point is that when we moved to Mount Vernon, I was horrified. And I remember asking my mom, I was like, well, where's the corner store? She was like, it's not, it's like, it's suburbs. I was like, I don't know about this. I was like, well, do they have the same radio stations? And my mom did just like this. And then, but they did have the same radio station.
Well, because it's maybe 12 miles.
Well, I didn't know. I was like, look, Westchester County is like a whole, like, I was
Mount
like, I never been up there.
Predominantly black city.
Yeah.
Had a black mayor, black city council.
Jamaicans.
Right. Black school board. Blackity black black.
Okay. Blackity black
so,
black. Okay. And then, okay. So did you go to 125th Street?
I did.
How was a lot of white people there?
Not on this particular day.
Okay.
There was just a lot of
unsavory characters.
There's a lot of black people who, and it looked like on 124th Street, maybe they were having a block party or
Mm-hmm.
preparing for one, but they had a little police athletic league
Mm-hmm.
table set up and all kinds of community affairs, police cars, and there people strolling around, kind of being friendly and stuff.
That's
I
nice.
went to a Jamaican restaurant on 124th and Lenox.
How was it? What'd you
I
eat?
had oxtail, but I don't like oxtail when it tastes a little sweet. I don't know. I've had that in Jamaica too, and I don't know
Yeah.
what that particular seasoning is.
Is it the browning?
I don't know what
I don't
it is,
know.
but it's like in the and it has a sweetness to it,
Mm-hmm. And you don't like
and
that.
I don't like that.
Don't like
And this one tasted very much like that. Anyway,
I don't know why you ordered oxtail like
I love oxtail.
I know, but I'm saying at a Jamaican restaurant that you've never eaten at before. Like I don't do that. I'm like, I need to try your plantains first, and then we will
I asked
see.
for plantains; they didn't have any. And
Well, then I would have left.
Well,
No.
here's the thing. I went on to Yelp to see, because there used to be Jamaican restaurants along 125th Street. I went on to Yelp. I didn't see any listed there. So the closest one was like 124th Street. Then it was like like maybe 7 or 8 blocks farther up,
Mm-hmm.
and then over more on the west side. And I was like, let me just try this.
Right.
So I tried it.
Greta Pilgrim says she made oxtails last night for dinner. Good for you. I was thinking about getting some oxtail because I've been shopping at this.
But you know how much I ordered?
Yeah.
I ordered, and it was lunch size. So I had rice and peas,
Right.
cabbage, oxtail in one of those white styrofoam things.
Yeah.
It was $20.
See,
It was $20.
I don't know about that.
In the future, I'm gonna just buy oxtails and cook them myself.
But even, I mean, to buy oxtail is about $20.
It's expensive, yeah, I know, but
it's cheaper than
it's But the reality is that I don't eat as much as I used to eat, so I couldn't finish that.
Same. Okay, so did you know that the U.S. Senate passed a resolution making November Hip Hop History Month?
I think I read that.
Which, I mean, it's time. Hip hop is 45, like me. So
I added to my list of things to watch the Wu-Tang series.
okay, here's what I'm going to say about the Wu-Tang series. Hi, Hiro. Here's what I'm going to say about the Wu-Tang series.
Oh my God.
Here's what I'm going to say. It was good. Like the people who were in the show, it was good. The person who plays Ghostface is a tall person. This person is not tall. There's something on your lip right here. There. Ghostface is not. The actor who plays Ghostface is not tall. And he kind of looks like him, but not really. The person who plays Raekwon doesn't look like him at all. That being said, because that's important to me. That being said, just so you know, when you watch the first season, we haven't even we're not even close to them like making a song yet. So it's really,
pre.
It's pre, yeah. But I mean, I liked it. But that Wu-Tang documentary on the Showtimes, it was really good. Which reminds me, because you remember I was telling you, I was like, oh, I'm so excited because there's a Jizza, Ghostface, and Raekwon show out here in November. They canceled Jazz Fest. And I'm like, oh my God.
You know why?
Yeah, because Delta variant is wild.
And you know who's not getting vaccinated?
Black people. Why y'all acting like that? I mean, I get it.
White people ain't get vaccinated either, but I mean,
right.
In Louisiana, I kind of had lulled myself into a false belief that at least in New Orleans, black folks are going to get it. And it was like,
I don't know why. I do not know why. How is going? I don't know why you thought that. But I mean, listen, I'm
shut everything down again. I fantasized about being free again out there. I could roam around and do whatever. And now it's going to be back to
No, I saw all the
Quarantine.
AARP crowd like in the beginning of the year. Y'all was out here in these streets, maskless, just just getting it in because y'all got the vaccine first. I mean, they was out. Like I would go hiking and they were just like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi."
They were, but it wasn't me. When you say y'all,
I'm talking about the royal we
Oh,
or the
okay.
royal y'all.
Okay.
Okay, the royal y'all. So, um, I get it, but here's the thing. And I'm talking to black people right now, not white people, because white people are like, well, it's my body and my choice. It's like communism. I'm like, first of all, that's has nothing to do with communism. But that being said, um, what we know is that the people who are coming down with COVID-19 right now are the people who are not vaccinated. Period.
And a lot of those hospital beds
Are full.
and they're pediatric.
Right,
beds.
and that's super
So that
cool.
last time we had this conversation, I was very concerned for the little kids, and that's exactly what is happening.
Yeah. So, I mean, I get it. And if y'all want to go back on YouTube and see when we talked about it back in December, January, we both were like, I don't know, I gotta wait and see. But we got it. I've been had mine.
We had an intention. I had an intention of waiting like 3 to 4 months first.
Yeah, I wanted to wait a little bit. I wasn't going nowhere.
But as soon as availability for my age group happened,
yeah,
I got it because the handwriting was on the wall.
Right. And well, hold on, let me say this real quick. Yes, Miss Davenport speaks. You can ask a question. Everybody can ask a question. So just, get it in. But I do think, not think, it's I mean, it's unfortunate. I keep reading these stories about like this, some conservative radio shock jock, he was telling his follower or his listeners, don't get it. And then he died. And his last text said, just get it. Don't be like me or something. And I see these stories every day. And granted, it may just be the algorithm that's in my news app, but I'm just like, y'all just need to get vaccinated. I mean, I get it. It's yes, the government cannot always be trusted. Trust me. But I'm like, the facts are that if you don't have it, you're gonna get it. And if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get really, really, really sick. And this variant is very, very transmissible and very deadly. Plus, there are people that are immunocompromised that can't go outside because we don't have herd immunity yet. So it would be nice if we could just, I mean, look, we ain't never gonna go back to the way things were. But at least we can, I mean, at least right now we can move around a little bit. Like, remember last year, like it was like you cannot, no food, no restaurant, no nothing.
Well, I sent to you my scans of Idris's COVID card.
I sent you better scans.
And because I don't know, that thing that you're supposed to be able to download or register.
Yeah. I requested
in California,
but it didn't send it to me.
It didn't. Mine never took. I tried like 3 or 4 times.
I got mine though.
Yours came in the mail? I mean, they sent you a thing, like a wallet card?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it. See?
Mine didn't come.
Imani Walker.
Well, send me the link again and try to.
Well, no, there's links all over. Like I think you might have to try different ones.
That's what I'm saying. Send me the one that you tried.
Well, but this is Health Bond. They like literally just texted me. And they were like, here's your thing. So I don't know.
But I tried to register on the state of California thing. And they said, if you're having problems, go to this link. And I did that. Oh, and if you're still having problems, and it's like, okay, so, but in the meantime, I just scanned my card and put it in my photos and whatever, so that
right.
Should somebody, well, you can't come into this supermarket without, or you can't
still
do
have
whatever.
that on your lip? It's like a confetti or something. Hi, Ro. Hold on. Turn. It's like, hi. Hi. Hi, Sean. Hi. Okay, here's the thing. Though,
She
that
gonna
you have
scale
to
this
go.
couch.
You have to no. She's not gonna be able to. I know, but you can't come inside. I know, but you can't. I know, but you can't come inside. Okay. You literally, you only have to wait like maybe 30, 40 minutes. I know, but no. See, and you're on my velvet couch, so we're just gonna goodbye. Okay. Let me see. So,
Petulant child.
some people still are. I mean, and I understand. Some people are still very caught up in the fact that, like New York, like Mayor De Blasio was like, first of all, we tried to show A. Second of all, this is how it's going to happen. Third of all, that's it. And like today, I was in a meeting at my job. I mean, I work at a hospital, so I mean, it wasn't like,
You
oh my
in a
god,
Zoom meeting or
a Zoom meeting.
Oh.
No. I haven't. No. I do everything virtually, and just like a lot of these private companies, I'm sure you heard about what happened to CNN and Jeff Zucker got super mad. Not that you care.
Well, that 3 employees who are unvaccinated came to work,
Mm-hmm.
and CNN employees are really angry because those people got terminated. But Chris Cuomo, who advised his brother on how to deal with all this scandal stuff,
They got terminated? Is that like? I guess not. I was about to say, is that illegal?
Chris Cuomo, he's talking about honesty and blah blah integrity and na. But they had some like bad behaviors, right? Or journalistically questionable
behavior, right?
Everybody's still fine, still coming to work, ain't no issues. And I don't know that it's that I'm necessarily saying one should equal the other, but if you're going to be talking about punitive actions for violations, for the appearance of conflict of interest.
No, then it has to be across the board. Like you can't pick and choose.
Well, apparently they're picking and choosing.
So what are you saying? So Chris Cuomo, he's
the brother of the governor.
I thought you were talking about like coronavirus.
No, he's the brother of Governor
Cuomo, who was running. I read that article today about that woman was like, please stop touching me.
And
you are weird.
And then the woman who was the chair of the board of Time's Up.
Oh yeah, she had to resign. I gotta go.
She had to
one, not you, but like
she had to resign because it looks like she was participating in crafting a letter to discredit one of Andrew Cuomo's.
Oh girl, don't do that. Yeah, you gotta. I would have stayed out of that.
She was all in it.
Well, that's why you had to resign.
And then one of his
hi Michelle Renee.
One of his closest confidants on his staff,
if you will.
Yes, consigliere. She resigned yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And these are women who.
Right. Okay. How do you say that lady name? Ghislaine. Okay, all y'all Ghislaine Maxwell's out there.
Right. I guess we can't call them Karens. I guess those are Ghislaines are a whole different category.
Oh yeah, no. Those are like white women who enable inappropriate sexual like conduct and behavior. Whatever. Anyway,
it's hard to fathom.
Yeah. Well,
And by the way,
yeah,
I got invited
to
on Martha's Vineyard. It looked like it was going to be a reasonably intimate dinner hosted by one of the Sulzbergers, one of the females, the people who own the New York Times.
Okay.
She is very, very, very involved in Time's Up.
Mm-hmm.
So it was I think it's on the 11th. I was invited to attend this dinner.
Right.
Of course, I'm not going to, so I was like, right. No.
Right.
And then the follow-up was, well, if you are not going to be here for the dinner, can we set up another time for you to talk with them?
They was trying to talk to you about what's the name, Cuomo?
No, they were trying to talk to me about being involved and a supporter of Time's Up.
That's what I'm saying. Because then ultimately they would be like, yo, you should write a letter.
No. It wasn't Time's Up, the organization, that was writing the letter.
It was
the chair of the board, a woman,
Time's Up.
right? I think her name is Roberta Kaplan.
Right.
She, in order to not further embarrass Time's Up, resigned as chair of the board.
Right. Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I bet that dinner's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Hi, Real Rena on, I hope that's how I'm saying your name, on Instagram. The show is not coming back. The show is not coming back. And I'm only laughing because I keep.
Oh, you mean
Married to Medicine? Los Angeles. Yeah, no, it's not coming back. Sorry.
Yeah.
It wasn't my decision.
Bravo decided
to move on.
To not bring it back.
And you know what?
They had new management.
Yeah.
And they wanted to do something different.
They wanted something different. So I think Married to Medicine DC or whatever is going to be a thing. So when that comes out, you can, see how they are. I haven't met any of them or spoken to any of them. Okay. So what's his name? What's Cuomo's?
Andrew.
The governor?
Andrew.
Okay. And their dad was?
Mario.
Mario Cuomo. Mario. From the 90s? From the 80s?
From the 80s.
Okay. All right. Hey everybody. Guess whose album turned 20?
Mary J. Blige.
No. Good job though. Good job.
Okay.
Usher's 8701 album turned 20.
Wow.
And it has such hits as You Remind Me, which is the jam still. You Got It Bad, and You Don't Have to Call, which is a true jam, and that was a Neptune's production. It featured the work of, like I said, the Neptunes, Jermaine Dupri, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and Babyface. So,
well, the brother who was one of the founders of Kool and the Gang, he died yesterday at the age of 70. That's very sad.
Which one?
I forgot his name.
Oh.
But it wasn't Kool.
Was it Gang? Was it Ann?
One of them was. You so stupid.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I think his name was Rob. I think Kool's name was Robert Bell or something like that.
Okay.
They were in the Nation.
Yeah, no, I remember being a kid. Like, I remember being little and knowing everybody who was Muslim. Kind of like how, everybody, like everyone's Jamaican. Yeah. Oh, you know what I did on Friday? Mm-hmm. So Peter has his radio show. So it was a Jamaican Independence Day show.
Wow. Yeah.
So we played music of the Jamaican diaspora. I'm saying it that way because
that's the way the Jamaicans say it.
Caribbean, yes, like Jamaica. And so it was a whole show of Jamaican music. And I played Grand Puba because he's Jamaican, and I played Grace Jones, obviously, which reminds me, guess who were two of New York Carib News' top 100 Jamaicans of all time?
Jamaican Americans.
Jamaicans of all time.
Power 100 Jamaicans.
Of all time. Me and my mom. And Grace Jones. So I was really excited.
There was
some other people. I'm just kidding.
There was another mother-daughter group.
What's that?
Una Clark, who used to be New York City councilwoman.
Okay.
I love her.
She sounds familiar.
And her daughter Yvette Clark, who's a congresswoman.
And then I forgot about that other lady who I keep forgetting is Jamaican. She's a congresswoman? Sheila Jackson Lee. Yeah.
Out of Houston.
Yeah.
And there's a father-daughter group, a father-daughter pair that was named.
That's nice.
Vincent Hossain and his daughter, Sabrina Hossain Jordan.
Yes, I saw that. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was like, oh, look at all these Asians.
Chinese
Jamaicans. Pardon. Now on to Mary J. Blige, because of course. All right. So Mary J. You know who's on the InStyle magazine cover? On the InStyle magazine cover this month?
Mary J.
Blige is, and she looks great naturally, obviously, always. And she is on the magazine, and she's really excited. And she said there's new music on the way. She was dressed in Gucci, of course, because like when we saw her at Essence Fest, and she had on them Gucci boots, and they went all the way up here. And plus, like, Dapper Dan, that's like his right. So,
I didn't particularly care for the outfit though. There was a whole lot of.
First of all, she looks amazing.
She did.
She did. I mean, I'm just saying, like, yo, you know what I saw online today that I want to get? Mm-hmm. They got clear door knocker earrings, like clear plastic ones. And then look, I can get those.
Do you intend to wear those in public?
Of course I do. So I could get those, and then I put my rhinestone back on my teeth. Stop.
Wait to be disowned.
No, you not gonna. First of all, I'm very smart, and I've done lots of really cool things. Oh yeah, I did tell you about that show. Me and Peter talked about it last time. That was when I was nerding out. These people about what's it called? Cinema therapy. They used my diagnosis for the Joker.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, which was really cool.
That was very cool.
Yeah, it was really cool because everybody else, other psychiatrists, they were like, I don't know. And I was like, I already know what this is. So, yeah, I was like, I already know what this is. Y'all need to stop playing games. So, you failed, and I won. You saw Suicide Squad too?
I tried.
I liked it.
I tried.
You didn't like it? Your friend was in it.
I know.
It was cool. I mean,
I tried.
For what? Listen, it's the pandemic. For what it was.
And I love living in Marvel Universe and all, but I have a tough time with DC Comics.
It's just it don't be curling over. It don't be curling. But you know what movie did curl over? Watchmen. I've seen that so many times. I even bought the graphic novel so I can finally read it, but the font is kind of too small. So
I haven't seen the movie Watchmen.
It's good. Series, and you know what? Listen. So today it was on TV, and there was something that the comedian said to Hooded Justice, and I didn't know who these people were at the time, but because I watched the series, there's like so many little things now that I get.
Oh, so you go back and watch it again?
Oh my God. I was like,
okay, well.
No, it was very
mystery solved.
No, it was awesome. And I've been reading the What If comics on my Marvel app, which is really good. It's a really nice app, by the way. Good job, Marvel, on that. Because What If what's today's date? In 2 days we get to the What If series starts on Disney. The Marvel, you know what if is? It's like what if
Superman married?
Okay,
Batman.
So one of them is like there's a zombie one which looks really good. Listen. What if T'Challa was Star Dude from Guardians of the Galaxy? Right? I'm very excited. And it's animated. It looks so nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I'm really excited for that. Thank you, Greta Pilgrim.
Somebody had
my
a question. Too. You were going
to get back yeah, she did. I don't know. I can't really answer that because I'm not an immunologist. But it has to do. I'm a psychiatrist, which doesn't mean that I don't know about autoimmune diseases, but
that's not your specialty.
It's not my specialty. And also I wouldn't want to answer that anyway. I think it's a little too detailed. But if you have any mental health questions, general, you can always send them my way. Yeah, I don't specifically know about that. So sorry about that. I like Suicide Squad too. Did you see what's the name, Harley Quinn?
I don't like her.
I liked it.
No, I didn't even like her in the Harley Quinn movie.
I liked it.
I don't like that character. She's too nasty looking. Lipstick all over.
Well, she's supposed to be crazy.
I got it. And see, again, that's how you and we draw these lines. Like, this is all stuff that fascinates you. And this is all stuff that makes me go, no, you stay, keep that over there. I don't want that.
I'll talk about your career. So
Harley Quinn is your career?
no, I'm just saying Harley Quinn in the comic book was a psychiatrist. She was Joker's psychiatrist.
Right, and then she lost it.
Right.
Right.
I have not.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else happened?
We didn't talk about the Olympics. Well, in Jamaica, everything.
What? No, honestly, after
They won everything.
Big up Jamaica. After that whole Sha'Carri situation, I was like, goodbye, no, I'm not doing this.
So, you know what the Jamaicans said after that?
I'm sure they said something very rude and accurate. Jamaicans do.
What they said was every person on the Jamaican team.
Okay, go ahead. I don't know what this is. It's like little. Did you eat barbecue or something?
Mm-mm.
It's like little black bits.
Oh, I had this.
Just do like this.
I had a broiled sweet potato, a baked sweet potato. That's what it is.
Just do like that. Hi,
Ro. They said every person on the Jamaican team was faster than her, and it's true. So it was like, all right, United States, y'all can be all upset because she didn't get to go.
It don't matter.
But she wasn't going to win.
Didn't I say something rude yet accurate?
Yeah, that's why I smiled. I didn't correct you. It was true.
That's cool and everything. She was gonna lose, so, and we don't smoke weed, so.
But the fact is that they're trying to figure out. They've been for years trying to figure out what is it in Jamaica. What is it? So they test pumpkin, they test chocho, they test yams, they test callaloo.
Well, they don't test rice now.
They test all these vegetables, foods.
Excuse me,
vegetables, foods that Jamaicans eat to see if there's some kind of ingredient that should be banned that makes them super fast.
Maybe it's just the fact that they're awesome.
I think they're awesome. I think there is a natural ability among some that is enhanced by training and coaching.
But track and field in Jamaica is a huge deal. It's like when you go down south and it's like football. Like
so
it's like a machine.
I read why the women were excelling, but the men were not for the most part.
Where was Usain Bolt? He left.
Usain Bolt retired after the last Olympics, but they said what also has happened is that she's over there moaning. Your dog is a trip. They said that male track and field athletes in Jamaica, they are being plucked out of from high school,
right,
and sent into competition. Whereas in the past, people were still coached through college.
Right.
The women are staying in college and being coached.
Right.
And that's the difference.
Oh.
But see, then that thing that happened in the 4x100.
Listen. Poland,
China,
and won the 4x400 meter relay
because these people do not play to stars and rank about who's going to run the first leg and who's going to run the second leg. They assign you the leg to run, and you practice
that leg
off over to the same person over and over and over.
Well, that's what we did. I mean,
that's not what the U.S. does.
No, I'm saying that's when I was in 8th grade.
Right.
That's what we did.
But you all were not known, right?
Well,
here,
I don't know.
Here, what happens is, they take into account what these named athletes want, the position they want to run.
Yeah, no.
And so it gets switched around, and they haven't perfected it. So they all sloppy in the handoff.
What? That's what
happened.
No, I wasn't. I think someone on here, it might have been Michelle Renee, did mention I've been keeping up with, like, I guess Snoop and Kevin Hart did the
A
highlights.
satire, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, it was cool, but like honestly, I was like, that's about as much Olympics as I can take. I mean, I am happy that I cannot remember her name. That a Black American
Allison
woman,
Felix,
yes, is the most decorated.
who has won the most medals.
She's won the most medals, which is awesome. But yeah, there was other stuff that happened. Like it was just there was a lot of racial stuff going on, and I was just like, you know what, I can't really devote the time, or do I want to devote the time
people
to that?
being mad about Simone Biles, and I was like, girl, you need to take care of yourself. These people ain't gonna pay your bills. These people are not gonna sit up with you when you break your leg in 3 places because you fell off the balance.
But here's my thing: raggedy white men, you cannot do a handstand. She had visual spatial issues. Like she couldn't tell up from down.
Right.
And you like, it's not patriotic that you need to take a day off. Right. You sound stupid. Hyro, no. Okay.
You want to just let her in here?
Okay, hold on.
Because she's like,
here.
She has lost her mind.
Come on then. Come inside.
Come on.
You know what? Forget it. You figure it out. Sorry.
And now she's scared. She's like, oh, this is a trap.
It's not a trap. Just come in if you want to come inside. Hyro.
Come on.
Come on.
It's open.
It's open. I agree. Greta Pilgrim said the Olympics should have been postponed till 2022.
No, they couldn't do that because Winter Olympics are in 2022.
Yo, remember all that stuff that was happening with Tokyo? Like all the composer and all the like, you know, quote big wigs with the Olympics. It's like, yeah, well, I told this boy that I beat him up, or I wanted to beat him up, and women, y'all are just crusty muzzles.
Well,
or whatever they say.
What happened to me was I woke up one morning and the headline said Italian fastest man in the world, and I was like,
excuse you?
I said, wait. We went from Usain Bolt to an Italian, and then they showed the picture of Italian.
It was black. Well, yeah.
He got black daddy and a white Italian mother.
Okay.
And then you know, and then you have Naomi Osaka. You have when you looked at the team, the relay team from Great Britain, blackity black.
Right.
So all this stuff that's making all of these folks from Trump to Boris Johnson to some of the political parties in Italy and Europe, they are losing their minds because of the infusion of African blood into their racial mixture.
Except
but that's
right.
But that's how they're winning these sports.
Oh yeah,
because it's the Africanness that's winning.
Was there black people in Poland? Like for the team? No. Was it?
I think so.
I thought it was just a bunch of white people.
Oh well.
Yeah, I was like, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
But the Italians had 2 black people and 2 white people when they came in and got gold.
Well, you know what? Like maybe y'all need to figure out what to do with now I'm not saying everybody in Italy, but you know, certain European countries, okay, every European country I'm sure has some sort of an issue with nationalism. So figure it out. You want to be nationalist, you want to win these medals. Also, why were they sleeping on cardboard? That is awful. Like you train, and then it's like come and sleep on the floor.
The initial story was that they made the beds out of fiberboard to discourage 2 people sleeping in a bed or 2 people having sex in a bed for fear that they would be spreading COVID. Immediately after, athletes, whatever they were doing, jumping on the bed, 2 or 3 of them get into bed, the beds didn't collapse. So that may have just been like an urban myth.
I guess I'm just like, if I go somewhere and the bed's made out of cardboard.
Well, that may be part of the future. In fact, that's when you go to those stores, and not you, but people go to stores and buy 3 rooms of furniture for $500.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
get.
made out of particle board.
Yeah, but I'm saying this was cardboard.
Fiberboard.
No, it was cardboard.
It was fiberboard.
It was cardboard.
Okay, I saw the pictures.
No, I saw the pictures too. It was cardboard, like a box.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it can be recyclable.
No, but it's not comfortable.
It ain't the bed, it's the mattress.
Okay. Okay. So, what else? What do we have to discuss? This is just kind of like really quick news. We talked last week about Black Round, Barry Hankerson's record label
What is that?
relaunching. Barry Hankerson is Aaliyah's uncle.
Barry Hankerson used to be married to Gladys Knight. There was, maybe that's Barry Hankerson the third or something, but there was a Barry Hankerson who was married to Gladys Knight of the Pips.
Okay.
Let me see. I remember that name from back in the day.
Well, I don't think this would be him. He's 74.
Yeah, it might be his kid.
Yeah. It's the same person? I thought it was Aaliyah's uncle. Wait, is this the same person?
74
I'm talking
years
to Brandon
old,
right now.
spouse Gladys Knight from 1974
Okay,
to 79.
well, go ahead, Barry Hankerson.
His children are Shanga Hankerson and Jamal Hankerson. And
It
his
looked
niece
like-
is Aaliyah.
Oh wait, I don't want to speak. I was like, it looked like Shanga might
Irene, look at her. She's sticking her nose.
Hyro. This kind of looks like a mugshot of Shanga, but I don't, I don't know what happened. Okay. Yay.
Born in Harlem.
So there's going to be Aaliyah's entire discography is going to be made available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aaliyah's entire discography, who's the niece of Aaliyah, along with Tank, Tony Braxton, JoJo, JoJo's awesome. Timbaland and Magoo. Do we need him?
What I saw
I'm sorry.
was being released on Blu-ray, and I didn't know that anybody had Blu-ray anymore.
What being released on Blu-ray?
The 21 Nights that Prince had at the Forum.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You can go around. It's open. Sorry. Hyro.
She's still out there moaning.
No, she's over there talking to Irene and them.
Talking.
Wait, Greta Pilgrim said that Barry Hankerson almost ruined Gladys's career.
Mm-hmm.
What'd he do?
It wasn't good. I remember he was. That's why it only lasted like 3 years. It's something villainous.
Oh no! Like Big Red from Five Heartbeats?
Let's see. Tony Braxton in 2007 filed a $10 million lawsuit against a former manager.
Fraud, deception, and double dealing.
And then
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know who that is.
Kind
God
Dang
dang.
sued the defunct Black Ground Records for almost $6 million.
JoJo had filed a lawsuit against Black Round Records. Well, I guess they made up because JoJo is supposed to be back on Black Round Records. So, well, you know what, y'all, good luck. Good luck with that whole situation. I really can't call it. But I'm happy that Aaliyah's music is going to be made available because I really liked Aaliyah. I mean, who didn't?
And she died because the plane was overloaded, right?
Yeah. Actually, I was reading today, I was talking about this, that Aaliyah is Jane Doe #1 in the R. Kelly, because the jury's being chosen for the R. Kelly trial. So
Somebody's going to be John Rowe, #2 of McDonald's.
what? Oh, you mean because he was picking up people at McDonald's?
But that male child was supposedly McDonald's.
Oh, right.
McDonald's employee.
Right. an employee.
like a counter person.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was watching all weekends that I was like so engrossed in, The People versus O.J. Simpson. It was so good. No, did you see it? Well, I'm telling you, it's really good. You know who's in it? Sterling K. Brown and Courtney B. Vance. It was really good. Like there were so many things I forgot about the trial. What now?
What's the major outcome of the trial?
That O.J. Simpson, though being a terrible person, was able to win because he had enough money to have a great defense team.
So I walk away saying O.J. Simpson
Don't marry white women.
is one of the only black men I know to be acquitted after being tried for marrying a white woman. That's all.
But then, so I was explaining all this to Idris, right? So what was messed up, I mean, I don't really care, but I mean, it is messed up, is that he was, so when he went to prison for stealing his own memorabilia, which was a total setup, he was sentenced on the same day that he was acquitted, which is
You mean on the date?
The date, yeah.
The anniversary.
Yeah, which is hella raggedy.
Well, the court would have set that up.
I know, but I'm just like that. It was just double jeopardy. I was just like, this is double jeopardy. Like, y'all tripping.
It's not double jeopardy.
And also, I was explaining to Idris, I was like, yo, so
you made it in.
So Mark Furman, you know, was like lied on the stand. Oh, I never called anybody. No, you know, nigga this, nigga that. And then the tapes came out, 13 hours of all kinds of things. And
oh, that's what she was doing on it. Look at my. I can't drink no water.
And then get out of here now. And then white people were still mad, acting like what? Like OJ was really gonna get convicted after, you know, Mark Furman was lying and saying all kinds of crazy stuff. Stop.
Well, it's their country, their justice system. Of course, they were mad.
Well, I mean,
they
that's
expected
stupid.
him to get convicted.
Well, that's stupid. They still mad too. Hyro, okay, and this is why you got locked out. This is why you got locked out. Okay, stop licking people's feet. Okay. Okay, Hyro's a mess. Hi. Okay. Yes, I will rub on you. You know you cannot have my water. Well, those are all the topics that I have for today. Do you have any other topics that you would like to discuss?
They haven't seen Idris in a while, and he is now probably.
Is he like 6'1"?
Closer to 6 feet now.
Yeah.
He just keeps growing and growing. There's hair everywhere.
That's from his dad's house.
That's deep voice.
No, Idris was like, can you please, like, I can't do this. I was like, I'll help you shave.
Yeah, he had a whole tuft under his arms. I was like, so listen.
Right.
You can shave that out.
It looked like you.
Because it'll hold funk. It looked like tumbleweeds under his arm.
Yeah, and then
but they're gone.
Yeah, no. So, anyway, Hyro, what are you doing? Oh, Michelle Renee asked, where did I find my happy place this week? You know, I was okay. Sorry. My happy place this week. I mean, there have been a lot of little dumb things that have been happening recently.
Like,
I mean, things that I can't really that I don't really feel like mentioning, but things that are just really infuriating. So I actually was a little bit stressed this week, but I would say, I mean, I guess like, what's my happy place? Oh, in my corner of my yard with my hammock, which I probably already said. Yeah, but nothing too major. Hyro, where was your happy place?
back home.
Okay. But the thing is that, okay, you know what? We're going to go. Okay. Because Hyro, you keep knocking the camera and you don't care. Do you have anything else that you would like to add today?
No, but I do think that your dog We'll have to work out something in the future.
Well, she's getting spayed next week, so she's gonna.
Stop licking my toes.
She's okay.
So she'll be calmer.
She'll be calmer. But then I'm like, oh my god, like that, like I have to set up my Tuesday next week so she can be comfortable. Okay, Hyro, go. It was really nice seeing all of you guys. I'm glad that you all joined us today.
And you were able to hear the name Hyro 25.
Right. So
25.
and right, 25.
And now that we're leaving,
Now she's relaxed.
Now she mellows out.
Thanks, Greta Pilgrim. Have a great week yourself. Bye.